platforms. This is officially a Friday celebration. And you know what? It's going to be a fun shopping day. I will be your host, Emily Mae, and I'm excited that you have joined us here for a showcase of Palladium. And let me tell you, it is not just going to be pieces of treasures and jewelry set in Palladium, but we're going to have gorgeous multi-gemstone pieces that are set in Palladium. We have sculpted precious metal pieces. We have earrings. We are going to have pendants. As you can see, we have gorgeous tanzanite. We even have lab-grown diamonds. So I'm very excited that I not only get to show you an alternative to platinum, but it's also an alternative to white gold or sterling silver. So let's get started on our incredible showcase today. I am going to have about 19 items to showcase today. We are going to have a full 2 hours of an incredible shopping experience. So we appreciate you being here for Shop LC's live streaming show. We are Shop Low Cost. We are one of the largest jewelry manufacturers in the world. We run 24 hours a day, so you can shop for whatever treasures you want for any time of day, 24 hours a day. So we appreciate you choosing to join me, Emily Mae, here on our live stream. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to save today. I'm going to give you some style opportunities and some incredible deals. So in order to shop our live stream show, you might be watching on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X. You might even be on our shoplc.com/live streaming website, as well as the app. So we have lots of different platforms for you to shop from, and we appreciate you no matter where you are, whether you're new to Shop LC or whether you are returning. We appreciate you coming in and having some fun with us. So what you're going to do is I'm going to give you a special promo code. That promo code is going to give you 25% off today on everything that you see in our showcase. So there might be some other Palladium items that you see on the website or the app, but if it's not in the showcase, it's most likely not going to have that 25% off because these are exclusive deals we are bringing directly to you. And so what you're going to want to use is that promo code, LIVE25. That is going to give you 25% off today. And that's going to save you a lot of money, hundreds of dollars in comparison to some of those other online retailers or even your local jewelry store. We work with about 60 different artisans and thousands of designers to make sure, like 60 designers and thousands of artisans to create these pieces directly for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that live 25 code. That's going to be good for 48 hours. That means you can shop this afternoon. You can shop right now during our show. You can shop this evening after dinner, after you're binge watching your favorite show, or even early tomorrow morning with your cup of coffee. But those 48 hours, it's definitely going to go fast. So make sure you use this on the website, the app, and then one of the other reasons that sets us apart is we have our personal shopper number. This is kind of, think about this, if you stay at a nice hotel, you can call down to the front desk and you have your concierge that's going to tell you, where to go shopping, the best restaurants, and they're going to help you if you like forget anything in your hotel room, right? We have a 24-hour shopping personal shopper, what you could say, a concierge. They are going to make sure that everything from top to bottom, from A to Z is delivered with joy here at Shop LC. So this is going to be your personal shopper number. It is 888-835-2237. And this number, if you shopped with us before on the live stream, you know that this number does not change. It's the same incredible team. You might be familiar, you might even have your favorite personal shopper that you go to. You're like, hey, I need this person. They're used to taking care of me. You can give them a call. It's different than the television team. It is different than the website. So keep that in mind. Again, I like to take a picture. So if you want to take a screenshot, this is your time. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So save that number, save it into your contacts, make a screenshot. That is going to be your best friend. When we get to some of these double deals that I already know that we're going to have some double deals, if we get to bundles, which means you get more than one item and you save more. You buy more, you save more, and in the long run, we're putting more money back into your pocket. If you have any trouble with anything and you just want to shop right away, you're done clicking, you're done scrolling, and you're like, I just want to get the shopping done. call that personal shopper. If you have questions about budget pay, which is our 100% interest-free payment program, you can sign up on any of the items today and it will qualify. All you have to do is agree to the terms and it just breaks up that larger payment. When we're talking precious metals and high-end luxury jewelry, that is going to be the payment of choice, the payment plan of choice. It's not a credit card. It is not something that we're going to charge you interest for. Like retail credit cards could be up to 30-40% interest. We're not doing that. No interest, no credit check. It is just splitting that payment. It is easy, super easy. I use it, our other hosts use it, our team uses it here. It just makes life easier. And that's what we want to do. So this number you could call for that extra protection plan, especially when it comes to diamonds and palladium. And when you want to get any of those extra deals, our personal shoppers will be there to help you out. So I'm going to be here to help you out throughout our showcase today. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will get to them when I see them, and my producer will let me know if those comments and questions are in the chat. We also are going to put the SKU number in the chat just in case you need to write it down, reference it. What I also want to let you know and encourage is you can send this to your friends. You can send this live to your friends. You can rewatch our show on the website and the app. And then what's nice is you just need to click the links below on the items that you're interested in. And you don't have to worry. You absolutely don't have to worry. You just go to that direct product page and then you can add it to your cart. You can look at the model pictures. You can look at the videos. You can look at the close-ups of the items. We try our best to show them off, but sometimes you want that one last glance before you make that big purchase. And I will be here to help you out throughout the shopping process. And I'm going to also make it a little bit sweeter, right? The shopping experience. We're going to give you that free shipping on orders of $50 or more. And I believe all of our items today, because we have a lot of lab-grown diamonds, because we have high-end palladium, which is a high-end precious metal, and we have a lot of grams of it, we're going to get that free shipping today. Some of these items, if it's not on clearance and it's not a final sale, you are going to get that 30-day money-back guarantee. So that's also amazing. And that means you could try it on. If you're going to give it as a gift, you can see it in person before you put a big bow on it and wrap it up and give it to your special someone. And then of course, you want to match it with the outfits you have in your closet. You want to see how it goes with some of the other items in your collection. You are going to be able to do that. So there are so many reasons why Shop House Seers come back. We have an amazing, amazing collection of pieces, and our designers, our artisans, we look for the best in quality, we look for the best in luxury, and we look for the best in price. And we also have a goal of making a social impact today. And we do that each and every day. We come into the studio, we make an impact on the world around us. And you do as well. You might not know it. If you've never shopped with us before, you might not know that when you shop here at Shop LC, you make an impact. And the way we make that impact is through our Purchase Feeds program. And our Purchase Feeds program is something we've been doing since 2017. We have provided over 58 plus million meals and counting to children in need in India and the United States. So we have this program where you purchase something and we sponsor a meal in your name, in your honor, automatically. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't need to make an extra donation. You don't need to sign a little prompt at the end. It's automatic. And so we work with nonprofits and regional organizations in India. We work with No Kid Hungry and Backpack Friends here in the United States, because there is a staggering statistic that many children only get a warm, nutritious meal and something of sustenance while they're at school. And let me tell you, food insecurity is a huge issue, not only for children, but for families around the world. And so this is our way to not only, yes, we're lucky. We are very blessed and lucky and grateful that we get to shop for these treasures and might not necessarily have to worry about budget. And we can go and have brunch and have lunch and dinner with friends and not have to worry. But there are children that are worried about where their next meal is going to come from. And we want to make that difference. We want to change the world. And this is how we're going to do it. So we purchased a pair of earrings today, and we know we're going to make this difference. And this is something that sets Shop House apart from every other online retailer, from every other retailer that I've seen in years. And so this is a really, really important mission and social impact opportunity, a shopping opportunity and a humanitarian opportunity today. So I'm excited. I like to set a milestone and set a goal for each and every show. Since this is such a beautiful variety show, I'm going to set our goal of 5 today. That means 5 meals. That means 5 lives we get to change. And we get to do that with 5 purchases, 5 smiles, 5 meals, and 5 thank yous. And that is the change we're going to make today. And we get to have some fun today. It is our Friday celebration. So we have some incredible deals for you that are going to be showcased today. And some of these are going to be a low stock alert, so you're going to want to go and get them quick. And some of them are going to be, a little bit more available. So we're going to get started, and we're going to talk about Palladium today. And we're going to get started with our first pair of earrings. We're going to start with just a classic chevron hoop earrings. And you might have some classic hoop earrings in your collection. They might be just that simple high polish sheen and shine of maybe white gold, maybe platinum even. Many people do not know that Palladium, even my regular Shop House-ers, they mention it in our VIP Facebook group. They say, hey, what is this Palladium? You did a Palladium show. What is it? Well, you are in luck. Palladium is part of the platinum group of metals. So there are 6, just like a family tree. We have a family tree, right? We have our great-great-great-grandparents, and then it trickles all the way down. Just like minerals and gemstones, they're going to have a group of family members that are going to have similar composition. So the platinum group of metals is going to include platinum, it's going to include rhodium, and it is going to include palladium and 3 other metals. That means it has the base of the same components of that hard metal of platinum. So palladium is really an offshoot of platinum. It's going to be super silvery, it's going to be lustrous, and it is rare. And it is a silvery white metal, and you don't need any extra plating with it as well. It is super durable, it's long lasting, and it is a precious metal. But it's also a more affordable precious metal than platinum. And it is going to be rich in iron and platinum as well, just like platinum is. So this is a really, really exciting opportunity for you to get something that is a little bit more affordable. It still has the lustrous, silvery style and feel and sheen as white gold and platinum, but not the heavy duty price. It still is a precious metal. It still is pricey, but not as pricey as some of those other metals. It's about $1,200 to $1,300 per troy ounce right now. It's about $40,000 for a pure kilogram of palladium. So it still is something that is needed and used around the world in different industries. So here we're starting off with just a basic chevron cut hammered texture designed hoop earring. It's going to be a simple hoop earring. You're going to have a hinge clasp. And what I like about this style is it is going to have those diamond cut chevron cuts, as you can see, and it makes it look even more shiny. It makes it look even more reflective. And when you have a silvery precious metal like this, when you have a silvery rare white lustrous metal, you want it to shine in the best possible way, whether it's in a high polish format and design, or whether you have it in kind of a chevron kind of hammered texture design. This is going to weigh around 2.2 grams, so they're not too heavy. It's actually about a gram, a little over a gram in each ear. They're about ½ an inch, and so I like a good pair of earrings that I can wear, whether it's with a casual tee, whether it's with jeans, or whether it's with a fancy dress, a little cocktail dress, a little happy hour. This is going to give you that option and that flexibility. This is also a great universal evergreen design. This could be for a 13-year-old, it could be for a 16, 18-year-old, or a 90-year-old. This is going to be one of those evergreen designs, and we're going to have a lot of hoop earrings in our collection today. Different designs, different thickness, and you're going to see that the platinum, the palladium is going to be very versatile. So you are going to make it, it's going to be very malleable. You are going to be able to have different designs and have lots of different variety within your collection, because this is going to be one of the least dense metals within the platinum group of family group of metals, or you know what I mean, in that group of family metals. It's going to be one of the least dense, and it has a low melting point. So you are going to have that versatility to really make it a great metal to work with. And look at this beauty right here. I only have about 20 left of these earrings. You're going to have the hinge clasp that is going to have that high polish shine. It's going to have that high polish shine, that high polish sheen. What I love about these is, again, that it's not just your basic hoop earring, which are essential, just like studs, just like a tennis bracelet in your collection, but it has a little bit of extra design elements to it. So normally a piece like this would be around $2,500 estimated retail value, but right now we are actually going to give you the Shop LC price today. We are going to give you the Shop LC price. We actually have a double deal, which is really exciting. We have a double deal for you today. So this means it starts at $540. We're going to drop it with the clearance price and the live 25. So you get a double discount. So your final price is going to be around $303. That is over a $230 price drop. And look how it looks so elegant on my ear. It's going to elongate your jaw. It's going to give you that extra shine that you might be looking for. We have 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments around $61. 5 monthly payments around $61 with that budget pay. You sign up. You're not signing up for a credit card. All you're doing is breaking up that larger amount. And if you are looking to really be budget savvy, again, I'm always a budget savvy, wondering, okay, what am I going to have coming up that I want to save for? Maybe it's a girls trip. Maybe it's beautiful jewelry here at Shop LC. But all you need to do is set aside about $15 to $16 per week, and that goes towards your monthly payment. And this is a beauty. Again, something that could work for casual. It could work for those special occasions as well. And this is going to be, again, a beautiful, beautiful start of our Palladium collection today. That is going to be one of our first earrings that we showcase. We're going to have many, many earrings to come. So we're going to continue on with, we got lots of pendants. We have gorgeous rings that are set in Palladium. And then it looks like we might even have some gentlemen's rings as well. And of course, we might have some tanzanite sets, which is very, very rare. And this is our sizzling summer clearance happening right now. So some of these pieces might be an extra discount, and we might be reducing it even more with our markdown prices. So some of these items might have that extra savings, including this next one, which is going to be our Bijou pendant. This is our Bijou pendant. This is going to be one of our most popular pieces Oh, what was that?
Don't wear it.
No, yeah, exactly. Don't wear it. My producer was warning me. I was like, what? This is one that I don't wear. So a lot of the time, you all know, I'm like, let me wear it. Let me put it on. This one you don't wear because it is for the person that's going to have the good fortune, have the good energy, have the good prosperity. This is a Bijou pendant, which is a very sacred, very holy, and very revered kind of symbolic creature. This is going to be actually two creatures combined. It's going to be the head of the dragon and the body of a lion, two fierce creatures. The dragon, if you think about it, is going to be one of those creatures of fire and protection and courage. And a lion is also one of the fiercest animals of the animal kingdom. And here we get this beautiful design. And look at this, you even see the curled tail of the lion, the butt of the lion. You see the paws of the lion underneath. And this is just going to be the pendant today. It is 2.2 grams. So what we can, again, you can fit another chain on this. It's going to have a pretty large bail, and the bail is going to be the mouth of the dragon. So you get a little bit of the fiery spark to it. So this is going to be something that is really, really important for many people around the world. It's going to be that symbol of good fortune, that symbol of prosperity and good luck. It gets rid of all the negative energy. It is that symbol of protection. So this is, those good feelings are only for the person that wears it. So that's why I do not wear it. Bless you. Oh my goodness. So this is why we don't wear it. I choose not to wear it because it is really for the fortune of others. So you make your little wish, you put your good juju on it, and this is a really, really great gift for someone that's maybe starting a new job, moving to a new city, maybe they graduated, or maybe they just are going from one relationship to another and they need a little bit of a new chapter and new good vibes. This is a great one to have, and it's a really cool symbol as well. So this right now, I have about 30 left in our collection. It is crafted with that 950 palladium. That means it's 95%. And this also means it has some trace elements of iron and platinum as well, again, to round out that palladium design. This right now is going to be an incredible summer sizzling clearance deal. So we're going to start it at $670. We're going to start it at $670, and it's going to go all the way down to $503. So it's going down to $503, and that is almost a $200 price drop. And with the Shop LC deals with free shipping with 30-day money-back guarantee on this, it's going to be 5 monthly payments of around $100. So 5 monthly payments around $100. That's about $25 a week you set aside and you save. So I love this as a beautiful protective element, as an amazing symbol of good fortune, prosperity, and it is truly for those that need it the most. And I like the pendant because it's closer to your heart. It opens up those lines of communication, opens up the heart chakra, connects to the crown chakra, and you can tap in to that good fortune. So this one is going to be item number 2. All you need to do is click that link below. That is all you're going to need to do. You're going to click that link below, and you will be able, again, to shop these pieces today. You can rewatch it on the website, on the app. You can call your personal shopper. There are so many ways to save, and there's so many ways to shop. We appreciate you joining us on any of the platforms that you might be watching: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, even the website and the app. Those are going to be the 2 best places to shop for our shows, shop for the items that you love, and get that Live 25 code. That's going to be good for 48 hours. So I know that I'm going to keep saying that because it is a really big deal. You have 48 hours to shop for 25% off Palladium. So we are actually going to get to our first lab-grown diamond piece in our Palladium collection. And just like when we look at high fashion jewelry and we look at luxury jewelry, a lot of the time those really big purchases are going to be set in platinum, right? They're going to be set in platinum because it is going to be one of the most lustrous and solid metals and high precious metals. But palladium is going to be a little bit lighter. It's a little bit denser. It is pretty rare. And it's so again, all of those precious metals are created within the crust of the earth, right? And so it is an amazing process that we go through. And most of the deposits of palladium are going to be in Russia and South Africa. About 90% of the world's global supply is from those regions around the world. Obviously, we can get them from Australia and Ethiopia. We have deposits in Canada. We have deposits all over, right? But the main deposits are in those regions of Russia and South Africa. So it also, the global trade and the global economy has a lot to do with how high, again, supply and demand, and how high that price goes up, the availability, the ease of getting it, and of course, those trade policies. So when we look at how it's made, it is all within the Earth's crust. And it is really interesting. When we look at some of these pieces, we're going to give you an alternative to platinum. We're giving you an alternative to rhodium over sterling silver, even though rhodium is part of that group of, that family group of metals in the platinum family. But we're also seeing something that is really, really amazing and rare. This is 1 to 10 parts per trillion. When we look at how much is available. That's kind of wild. That's absolutely wild. And so we're giving you this alternative to those platinum pieces for the settings of luxury jewelry. And platinum and palladium are not just used in jewelry. They are used across industries. And we'll get into that throughout our show today. So let's look at this beautiful stud earrings. And again, a classic pair of stud earrings. You can't go wrong. This is universal. It's essential. It is one of those pieces that is evergreen. You could have a toddler wear them. I have friends that have young kids that have beautiful stud earrings, and then 90-year-olds can wear them. It is one of those things that is everlasting, will last years and years and years. This is going to be an SGL certified set of earrings. They are going to include lab-grown diamonds, G3H, SI, so slightly included color grade diamonds. These are going to be set in 950 palladium. The palladium is going to be a 4-prong setting, a rounded 4-prong setting, and then you have the post stud backing. Very traditional design. It's going to be really secure and very durable on your ear. And what I love about palladium is there's still value to it. It is still an investment, but if you are sensitive to the weight of platinum, because platinum can be quite heavy and dense, this is going to give you the luster of platinum, but it's all palladium. And you are still investing in quality pieces, and it is still a precious metal within the platinum family group of metals. This also has 10 karat white gold in the back. So we have two precious metals there. We have 10 karat white gold and palladium. That's really exciting. That means you're getting the luster and the shine. You see how well they go together. Look at the profile. That 4-prong setting is going to have that elevated prongs of palladium, and it's absolutely going to shine really, really brightly. So unfortunately, my friends, I only have about 15 left of these. I have about 15 left of these. These are going to be about, let's see how big those diamonds are. So 1 carat in each, 1 carat in the other. So you have a great, yeah, they're about 6.5 millimeters. That is a really fantastic size. A really, really fantastic size. And you are getting a significant amount of diamonds there. A very, very significant amount of diamonds, which you're going to appreciate and love. So these are great as an anniversary gift, a birthday, wedding gift, anything. If you need to go to a really special occasion and you want to look your best, this is going to be something you can casually wear or you can wear for special occasions. This is going to be about 0.27 inches from top to bottom, and look how they sparkle. They absolutely sparkle. They balance with that white gold and the palladium. They work well together. They complement each other, and that's what you want. So right now I only have about 15. I have about 15 left in our vault, and right now we are going to give you an amazing, amazing price. So I'm always looking at classic studs because my friends, my family members are always looking for them, and I'm always trying to compare prices. So right now, these normally the retail value is around $38,000 to $4,000 per at estimated retail value, right? But I have seen stud earrings within this setting. I've seen platinum settings. I've seen palladium. I've seen white gold. I've seen them in 1 carat to 2 carat, 3 carat, 4 carat of this quality, and maybe even less and not as good of quality. And they are going for 3 to 4 times that estimated retail price. I have seen it in an astronomical, in the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So Shop LC is different. We are shop low cost. So we want you to get that budget pay. We want you to make those smart choices and get treasures that are going to last a lifetime. And that's what you do here. That's what you do here. So right now, with a limited supply of these stud earrings, we are going to break this price down for you. We're going to give you that Shop LC low cost price with that live 25 code, 25% off. We are taking it from $800. We're starting it off at $799.99. We are taking it down to $599.99. That is a $200 price drop. And then, of course, with that budget pay, honestly, the budget pay is going to be the best option if you want to get more for your money in the long run and you want to get enough for enough people, right? Maybe you're purchasing for a few other events, a few people. The budget pay is going to help you out because that monthly payment will be sometimes the amount of the all-in payment for multiple pieces. This will be $120 a month. With that budget pay, you just pay 5 months. That's it. You agree to the terms. You pay that one payment. We ship it off to you. It's not a layaway where you have to wait for the item. You're not going to have to wait for it. You get to enjoy it. You get to see it up close. This is a lab-grown, sustainable, eco-friendly diamond. And you are going to get the authenticity report to back it up. This will be it's about $30 a week you set aside and you save. So you're getting such an incredible, affordable set of diamonds. That's absolutely incredible. So that is going to be item number 3. That is item number 3. And I love making sure that you can literally shop so many items today. You can get some pendants. We have lots of earrings and lots of rings coming your way. And you might be wondering, like, oh my goodness, Emily, okay, we have palladium in our jewelry, but let me tell you, you might not have heard of it in jewelry, and that's okay. But 80% of you, actually, probably 100% of you are going to have it in your car because 80% of catalytic converters are going to have some type of palladium within that item in your car. So you already have palladium in your life. So you might as well have palladium in your life in a more fun way, which is going to be with your jewelry collection. So within the manufacturing of catalytic converters, we use a lot of the palladium and platinum metal group. family of metals. So I'm telling you, you already have some palladium in your life, but you know what? I'd rather have it with a lab-grown diamond. So speaking of lab-grown diamonds, we're going to continue to show off our pieces, and I've already started putting some on. I was already accessorizing because y'all know what I love to do. So we're going to actually look at this next piece, which is going to be a 5-stone band ring, and I believe this is gonna be a beauty. This is absolutely a beauty. I love this one as a great anniversary ring, a great addition to a wedding band. I already had it paired with one of the other items that are coming a little bit later down the line because I wanted to see how it would go with a little bit larger setting. This is going to be a 950 palladium luxuriant lab-grown diamond 5-stone ring. And this is a classic diamond band. You got a high polish palladium band. This is going to be, again, a economical choice not only for a precious metal setting of palladium, but also diamonds. Diamonds of the lab-grown variety are going to be 50 to 80% less expensive than those earth-mined diamonds. It's a less carbon footprint. It is less on your wallet, all right? This is a total of 1.3 carats of sparkle, 5 round-cut brilliant stones set in a rounded 4-prong setting. And it absolutely is exquisite. It's a low bridge profile with those florets of palladium. And from top to bottom, it's about 0.94 inches. And then from top to the under gallery, it's about 0.15 inches. So it's very low profile. It's absolutely incredible. That shine is impeccable. That shine is impeccable. You are getting a very, very high grade level of diamonds here. They are going to be E through F. That is practically internally flawless. They are VS, very slightly included. So you are not going to be able to see anything. It is an unmatched, brilliant light. They are carbon neutral. Again, no carbon footprint is had when you create them in a lab. It literally takes Mother Nature's process and duplicates it in a lab. It's 100% from a conflict-free zone. You're not dealing with water pollution or environmental pollution. You're not uplifting wildlife when you're mining for these because guess what? It's in a lab. So we have this sophisticated piece. This is perfect to add to a wedding set, an anniversary set, a bridal set. This could be a bestie ring. This could just be a ring that represents all 5 years or 15 years or 50 years you've been with someone. It could be all 5 grandchildren. It could be all 5 siblings. It could be all 5 fur babies. It could be all of those big moments that you want to experience and appreciate and love, all wrapped up in palladium and those diamonds. And honestly, it is just something that I would wear. I would make it stackable. I would be able to try to wear it with other rings that I have in my collection. And a lot of people like to do that bookend style, where it's that stackable style where you have one ring like this, and then you stack a larger ring like this, and then you do one more of the 5-stone ring on the other side. So it is that bookend stackable style. And we are going to have the ability to do that today. We have 5-star reviews. Let's look at some of those 5-star reviews because this is one that is very meaningful. Many people look at rings like this to add to their collection because, again, a lot of it is out. If you go somewhere else, it's going to be out of your price range, right? So that's why you come to Shop LC, you share with your friends, you tell your family, because this truly is going to be the best price for this. And our verified buyers love this. Cassie says 5 stars, good quality for the price. Catherine says, diamond band, my beautiful ring. I've been purchasing jewelry made from palladium since the early 80s, and wonderful that we are using this metal for some pieces. I'm impressed by the fishtail setting. So there's the fishtail setting and the setting of the sparkling diamonds. I am telling you, this is such a simple, classic, beautiful ring. And you will be able to add this to your collection, give it to your grandchildren, pass it down, enjoy it for years to come. Let's look at those sizes. So those sizes that are going to be available are going to be a little bit limited. They're going to be a little bit limited, size 6 through 12, and I have less than 10 of every size. So many people get more than one because they have other rings that they want to stack it with. They like to wear both next to each other and stack those to get kind of like a big cluster ring. And then they also like to give one to themselves and one to a bestie or a special someone in their life or a daughter or a granddaughter. So this right now, less than 10 of every size. We might have half sizes available. Double check with your personal shopper. But right now, we want to make sure that you know this amazing sale price. So we're going to start it. Normally, this is a $7,500 estimated retail value. Normally, this is around a $7,500 estimated retail value. But we're going to start it at around $999.99. So I'm going to round up to $1,000 to just make it easy for everyone. Then we're going to activate that live 25 code, 25% off today, and we're going to take it down to $750 all in. And if I went to another retailer, another jeweler store down the street here in Austin, it would be thousands and thousands and almost 70, again, estimated retail, $7,500. It might even be more than that. $750 all in today. We are talking 5 monthly payments of $150. That is it. And it's a $250 price drop by shopping here at Shop LC. It is even more compared to that estimated retail value in 87% savings. So what's incredible is you do not have to spend. I know that jewelry, and when you're planning weddings and engagements and things, one of the most stressful things is, how am I going to afford that jewelry? Like, what am I going to do? You come here to Shop LC. You share this with friends that you might know that are going to be going through that big moment soon. Because you can spend $150 a month and get your wedding band, your anniversary band, your stackable, maybe representing you had some children. A friend had a child recently. This is a little present to commemorate that moment. This could be your graduation gift. This can be so many things. And it's very simple, very classic, and it fits everyone's style. So this is going to be item number 4 in our collection. It is a must-have. Again, less than 10, size 6 through 12 of each and every size. Make sure you go click that link. You look at it, you look at the beauty, and you see what else we can do to accessorize. Again, we can stack it. I'm going to keep it on this ring, this hand right here, because that's coming a little bit later. So we're going to continue on. Again, we're going to go and look at something a little bit more basic. We talked about those wedding bands, those wedding rings. So this could be a wedding band. It could be an additional wedding ring. It could be an anniversary piece. But item number 5 is going to be a little bit more of your traditional wedding band. It could just be a friendship ring as well. It could be a promise ring. This is going to be a very, very low stock alert. I already see that it's a low stock alert. I only have size 6 and 8 of this. I only have size 6 and 8. And as you can see, I already wanted to see what I could do if I paired it with some of the other Palladium pieces I have in our collection. And Palladium, look at this. So you might see a white gold band like this. You might see a platinum, and it might be way out of your price range. So you came to the right place, because you can get something that looks similar. This is still a precious metal. It is a rare, lustrous, silvery metal within the platinum group of family members. This is a cousin. This is a cousin of platinum. And look how beautiful. You get the thickness, you get the high polished dome effect of a really great band. And a classic band like this is going to be that universal symbol of commitment, of love, of affection, and the universal symbol of the circle of life. This is going to be around 3.35 grams. As you can see, the undergallery is going to be sculpted. It is going to have that shine. I only have size 6 and 8. So as you can see, it fit perfectly on my ring finger. It fit under. Again, this floral ring is coming up in item number 10. But look how beautiful it works together. I can even, if I wanted to stack all of these together, look at this. I just stacked all 3 of these together. So I stacked item number 4 and item number 5, and then this one's coming down the line as well in the second half of our show. So you can keep it super simple, or you can keep it really, really dramatic. So right now, my friends, right now, look how gorgeous this is. The high polish shine. This, I only have maybe 3 of every size, and I only have size 6 and 8. Just a classic design. What's nice is you could go to your local jeweler and get this customized. You can get it engraved. You can get some initials on it, maybe a little embossed flower. You can have some fun with it. It is going to have, again, a $5,200 estimated retail value. We are talking a double deal on this on our low inventory band here. So this low inventory is going to go super, super fast. So we're going to start this at $900. We're going to start this at $900. We're rounding up a little bit. It's really $899.99. but it's easy for me to do it that way. So we have this double deal. So we're going to not just drop it once, we are going to drop it twice. We are taking it down with that clearance, summer sizzling clearance price to $675, and then we're going to take it down one more time. We're taking it down one more time because of that live 25 code to 507. We're going to take it down all the way to 507. That is going to be almost $100 price drop in just that, over $100 price drop in just that one drop. That is actually an 87% price drop in compared to that estimated retail value. When we look at this, 5 monthly payments around 101. So 5 monthly payments around 101. That is $26 you set aside and you save. And this can go, again, a classic ring that is a band that's high polish. Again, it shows you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a band for your wedding, on your engagement, or even just a birthday gift. You do not have to spend months and months of income. So this obviously could go with many of the rings I have in our collection. You can make a stackable styled look. It can go with the hoop earrings. It can go with the studs. It is a classic evergreen universal look. And this is going to be your opportunity to get it, and a very, very limited supply. This will also, again, be a very limited opportunity. Press and click those links below. That is going to be item number 5. I'm going to keep that on standby, have it close by, because that can also go with some of the other rings we have in our collection today. So we are talking, everyone, Palladium. If you're just joining, I'm your host, Emily Mae, and we are talking about this rare, lustrous silver metal that is used across industries, not just jewelry, but about 80% of the time we are using it in the manufacturing of catalytic converters. We also use it for a bunch of electronics as well. So maybe in your phone, maybe in some other electronics, you might see it around. It's going to be the least dense of the platinum group of metals. It is also going to have a low melting point. So it has some malleability. It has some versatility when it's used in high-end jewelry like you're going to see today. It's also sometimes used in dentistry for crowns, as well as bridges. So you might have palladium in your life and you don't even know it. So what's exciting is when we think about how many, so there's about 6 groups of metals within that family group of platinum metals, right? We have 6 different metals within there. You might even heard of it. Platinum and rhodium and palladium are going to be the 3 most famous ones, and you see it throughout our Shop LC collections. We're talking palladium today. We do have a little bit of white gold in the mix today on some of the pieces. But what's interesting is all of those metals are formed within the Earth's crust. And to tell you, the Earth's crust is huge. And to give you an idea of how much of these precious metals we have, if we combined all 6 of the metals within that platinum group of metals, it only is 0.0005% of the Earth's crust. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? So that shows you how rare these metals are. And again, it takes a lot of time to form. It takes a lot of volcanic activity. It takes a lot of heat and pressure and all the right amount of soil and elements, iron, platinum, trace elements, and all of that to make this happen. So it's kind of incredible that we are able to have this much palladium in our show today. It's just like makes you grateful that all those beautiful things we're able to use. So we're going to continue to look at these treasures. We're going to look at some earrings in the next few pieces. We're going to look at some palladium hoop earrings, and then we're going to go and look at some lab-grown diamonds. We're going to look at some lab-grown diamonds. We do have a lab-grown diamond show tonight at 6 p.m. too, if you want to join me. For a full collection of lab-grown diamonds, but we have a mix today. These next pair of earrings are going to be item number 6. This is item number 6. It is going to be our 950 palladium, so that means just like when we have our platinum setting, it is 95%. 95% of that palladium, it gets mixed in with a little bit of those other metals, maybe one other metal to just round out that 5%. This will weigh around 4.2 grams, so 2.10 grams in each hoop. These are a little bit larger than our first item, which was item number 1. So it's almost an inch. These are going to be what I call they call them the honeycomb hoop earrings, but I kind of find that they remind me of a disco ball because we have those honeycomb shapes. We have those honeycomb shape cutouts that are really, really fun. And they make it look like it goes all the way around 360 degrees. So the sparkle and the cut, it really feels like I'm dancing with a disco ball over my head, around my head. It is going to come with a high polish hinge clasp. You are going to have a pretty thick profile here. You're going to have a pretty thick profile here. And what's nice is this is less dense and lighter than platinum, but it's denser than gold. So you are going to get the luxury weight of this precious metal, but it's not going to be so sensitive. And I know earrings are one of those things that you don't want them to be too heavy. This is going to grace your ear in a really, really nice way. So you got just a nice, clean disco ball honeycomb cut earrings. I have about 20 to go around in our collection. And this is normally a $6,700 estimated retail value. Around $6,700, we're going to give you an 89% price drop. We're giving you an 89% price drop based off that estimated retail value because you have chosen to be here at Shop LC. So we got a clearance deal and we got the Live 25 code activated. So that means we got a double deal. So this double deal is going to take this from $999.99. We are taking it from $999.99. You got to say that 14 times fast. I'm just kidding. We're going to take it down to $563 or less. That is over a $400 price drop. Whoa. And these are something that you could wear every single day. Wear them to work, wear them on a road trip, wear them to the gym, wear them out to brunch with friends, on a weekend away, a date night. You could even wear them to the most luxurious wedding you've ever been to, or a bar and bat mitzvah. You could wear them to church. There are so many places you can wear these to, and they are going to sparkle. And look, I love how they are going to have kind of that diamond cut honeycomb effect where it really feels like you have diamonds on your ears. This will be only around $113 a month. With that budget pay, around $29 a week, you set aside and you save. So to give you an idea, these are the 2 hoop earrings that we've had so far. These were about a ½ an inch. These are a little bit over an inch. And this was item number 1. It is that chevron cut design. And then you have the honeycomb kind of disco ball effect. That was item 1 and item number 6. Item number 1 and item number 6. So I am going to move on to the next one. Item number 7 is going to be another hoop earring. So you might be looking, you might be like a hoop girl, right? Where you're like, I need as many as I can. So I'm going to make sure we have, this is going to be the 3rd out of the 3 out of 4 that we're going to showcase today. Then we're going to show you some more diamonds. And then we're going to look at some other gemstones. And then even maybe some sets of tanzanite. So I'm excited. We have a full show for you today. So let's look at the next pair of earrings, which is going to be item number 7. These are $950 Palladium. And if you are just joining us, Palladium is going to be that rare, lustrous, silvery, precious metal. What's nice about this is it's like platinum because it's part of the same group of metals. You don't need any extra plating with this. You don't need to put rhodium because technically that's redundant because rhodium is part of the platinum group of metals. So rhodium is usually you put over sterling silver to keep it protected. This, you don't need any extra plating, just like with platinum. This is around a $1,200 to $1,300 per troy ounce price right now. And a lot of that has to do with the global trade, global economy, supply and demand, because it only comes from specific regions. About 80 to 90% of the supply is going to come from Russia and South Africa, Ethiopia. And so again, it has so many global implications. So we aren't going to have as much palladium because it's also used in other markets like dentistry, like technology, and your own automotive catalytic converter. So this is going to be something that a lot of people aren't familiar with, the palladium option. It's going to be a little bit lower cost alternative to a platinum precious metal. It is still an investment. It is going to be a little bit less dense and heavy than platinum, but it is denser than gold. It is still super, super rare as well. So it has a low melting point. It's one of the least dense metals within that platinum group of metals. and it is very lustrous. It's going to have that sheen and shine. And as you can see, we've seen the different textures. We've seen a honeycomb effect. We've seen a chevron effect. We've seen the high polish of the bijou pendant. We've seen it set in diamonds. There's versatility when it comes to this precious metal. So here's another pair of hoop earrings as you see the versatility of the design. We have about 30 left in our vault. And as you can see, we not only have the 950 palladium, 95% palladium, twisted all the way around, 360 degrees. We have a hinged hoop clasp, and this is going to be a total of 4.10 grams. This is going to be around 4.10 grams. And you have a mixture of two different textures, which adds a different design elevation to this piece. It is going to have the hammered texture of the palladium. So we take like a little brush and a little tool and we create that hammered texture. And then as it twists, it has the contrast of the high polish design. It is like a candy cane, right? It's twisting all the way around. It's like you're making that glass candy and you're twisting it and you get different textures to go all the way around. So I love this design. I like that we have this really clean, easy, secure hinge clasp. You're not dealing with a post stud. You're not dealing with any of those extra things that might fall out. This is going to be very secure. It's going to be very clean and very fun. So right now, these twisted hoop earrings are going to be an amazing double deal today. I love that we got all the double deals today because that means you are saving double. And we're putting more money back into your pocket. We're going to give you free shipping on these today. These are normally a $6,500 value in that estimated retail value. But right now, we're going to do the Shop LC way to shop. We're going to give you that live 25 code and that double deal. So we're starting off with a good one at a great price at $999.99. So we're going to start at $999.99 and then we're taking it all the way down. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. $599.99. We're taking it down to $599.99. That is a $400 savings. A $400 savings. That is 5 monthly payments of $120. 5 monthly payments of $120. $30 a week. You set aside and you save. So to recap, these hoop earrings, we got lots for you today. We had item number 7, the twisted hoop. We had the disco palladium honeycomb effect, which again, these are pretty much, these are a little bit thicker and they're about the same length. That was item 6 and 7. And then we had our first item, item number 1. So this one is going to be the smallest hoop. It is going to be a little bit more slender with that chevron design. So we have 3 different options for all of those that love those hoop earrings. And we are going to have one later down in the second half of the show that's going to be a little bit more modern and a little bit more contemporary. That, again, if you want those extra designs, if you want just a huge selection of hoop earrings, I'm going to make sure that you get them all today. So, and what's great is as we shop today, we're having fun. It is our Friday celebration of Palladium. And the more we shop, again, we set our milestone goal of 5 meals to sponsor for children in need through our Purchase Feeds program. And so we can shop today, we can shop tomorrow, and try to make that milestone goal happen. And the more we shop, the more meals we get to give to children who are facing food insecurity. And we can make sure that we solve world hunger and solve childhood hunger with 1 meal, 1 smile, 1 purchase at a time. And it starts right here at Shop LC. So I appreciate you joining me. Remember, we have our personal shoppers on standby to help you out. So if you want to shop right now, if you already saw the pieces that you want, go and call your personal shopper or click the link below, grab the SKU number, search for it on the website and the app. But just as a reminder, this is going to be your personal shopper. 888-835-2237, and they are going to be available to you 24 hours a day. So if you are that late night owl and you want to shop late at night, if you want to shop after you put the kids to bed and you're binge watching your favorite show, give them a call. If you are new to Shop LC and you have never signed up for Shop LC, what they can do is walk you through downloading the app if that is your preference of purchasing and shopping with us. That's my preference. It's easy for me to grab my phone and shop for wherever I'm at. Or if you want to sign up and get things updated on the shoplc.com website, you can do that as well. It takes a few minutes to sign up, and we're not going to spam you. We're not going to send you a million emails a day in a week. We just want to make sure you have the most seamless, fun shopping experience ever so that we can deliver you joy each and every step of the way. So my goal is to deliver you joy. I want to deliver joy to the children and that need it the most through our Purchase Feeds program. And then together, we are going to deliver joy to your doorstep. So we're going to have a lot more fun today for the second half of our show. We're talking palladium. It is a precious metal of rare, lustrous, silvery tones. And it is a stunning, stunning opportunity where you might not have any of this palladium in your collection. The time is going to be now or the next 48 hours to shop for something that you might not even have in your collection yet. And a lot of people go for platinum for those big luxurious pieces, but palladium is absolutely a great, great alternative. It's a little bit more economical. So we're going to start looking at some lab-grown diamonds some more. So we've already looked at some lab-grown diamonds earlier in our show. We already looked at some earrings. Just to recap, we had item number 3, which were 2 carats of lab-grown diamonds set in palladium and 10 karat white gold. And it's not just any palladium, just like our platinum set high-end jewelry, it's 95% palladium. So we had that beautiful set of earrings. We also had this beautiful ring. We had item number 4, which was a 5-stone ring. That was 1.3 carats of E through F grade color diamonds set in that 95% palladium. So that one I absolutely love. I keep it on. And yeah, my producer is going to have to try to take that away from me after the show. So we're going to look at 2 more pairs of earrings, different shapes, different sizes, and different designs. So let's look at this next set. Ooh, I'm going to rearrange these because these are stunning. So a lot of the time you're going to see those classic round cut brilliant studs, but look at those behind me. This is going to be item number 8. And these are going to be large oval cut lab-grown diamonds. They are IGI certified. So if you are new to the world of luxury jewelry, that means it's certified and appraised by the International Gemological Institute. That is the best of the best. That is the most reputable and independent organization that goes and certifies and appraises gemstones and diamonds from around the world, and especially lab-grown diamonds. That's important because they are real diamonds, and there is that misnomer that they're not. But if IGI certifies them, then you are choosing luxury. You are choosing eco-friendly, sustainable beauties. So these are going to be E through F color grade diamonds. That means, again, D and E are like the highest echelon, practically flawless. You get a practically flawless diamond, 2 diamonds. And these are going to be a total of 2.10 carats. So that means I have 1.10 in this side and 1.10 in the other in a oval cut. You also have a 4-prong setting of rounded prongs with the 950 palladium setting. The post studs in the back are going to be set in 10 karat white gold. So you get 2 precious metals to go with this. So it elevates the value, it elevates the investment, it elevates the luxury and the sophistication of these pieces. As you can see, the profile of those diamonds, the table is very prominent. That is where that light is going to prominently shine and bounce back. That is what you want. And then the side profile, you are going to have a lower pavilion all the way to the point. You are going to see this beautiful carriage of palladium that holds that diamond in a very sacred and pristine way. You have such a beautiful, elegant design. These are different than your traditional round, brilliant studs. I like how it's going to elongate your earlobe. It's going to give you a very dramatic look. These are also a perfect piece if you want to get 2 matching diamonds that are absolutely almost uniform and you want to use them to make a pendant, 2 pendants for 2 friends or 2 daughters or 2 grandchildren, or you want to make 2 rings and you need 2 pristine diamonds. Buying a pair of earrings is what a lot of shop LCers do when they repurpose things later. This is normally a $7,500 estimated retail value if you went somewhere else to get it. That is going to be about $3,800 per diamond and per palladium setting. So let me tell you, that is very, very expensive for one diamond. That's expensive for a set of diamonds. And that is why Shop LC brings you direct to your doorstep the best prices on your own devices. You can shop in your PJs, you can shop wherever. This is going to start at $13.50. This is going to start at $13.50. That is already an amazing price. Then we're going to activate that live 25 code. We're going to give you free shipping. We're going to give you 30-day money back guarantee. And I only have, let's see, I have less than 5 left of these because it's something that you don't see very often. Most post stud earrings are going to be those round brilliant cut. You rarely see oval. Right now, we are going to drop this to $1,012, around there. That is almost a $350 price drop. That is almost a $350 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of around $203. And it's about $50 a week. So what I love is these go with everything in here. Because it's that lustrous silver metal, you're getting almost everything that could go with white gold. If you have platinum, this could go with platinum. If you have other white metals like silver, you could have these together. So it is a very versatile metal. It's going to go with other pieces in your collection, even if it is your first time buying palladium today, or if you're returning to complete your collection. You are going to have enough to choose from. You're going to be able to balance out your collection and maybe give a special gift to someone else. So that is going to be item number 8. That is going to be one of our last lab-grown diamond earrings. We're going to have about 2 more lab-grown diamond earrings in our full collection showcase today. So we're going to look at the next one, which is, again, something a little bit different, which we don't see very often. So I'm excited that I'm bringing you these exclusive deals here. We are going to look at item number 9. So item number 9, we're going to move on to that one. You are going to click that link below. We also have the SKU number available. And in case you just need to search for it, you need to reference it later, that is okay. That is why it's there. So we're going to look at another incredibly beautiful and rare design of a pair of studs. These I have a little bit more than I did of item number 8. I only have about 10 left in our collection. I have about 10 left in our collection. These are IGI certified as well by the International Gemological Institute. These are E through F color grade diamonds, the VS inclusions. So very slightly included. You are not going to be able to see them with the naked eye. You need those proper industrial tools to tell of any inclusion issues. But you know what? It is clear as an icicle. This is 2 carats. You're going to have 1 solid carat here and 1 solid carat in the other one. The main prong setting and the carriage is going to be made out of that 950 palladium. And then the post studs in the back are going to be a little bit of that softer, silvery, lustrous 10 karat white gold. So you have 2 precious metals. You have 2 carats of lab-grown diamonds, of luxury, of environmental sustainability. And look how stunning these are. So these are going to be cushion cut. So usually you do not see cushion cut earrings in the lab-grown diamond variety. You don't see the rectangle or the emerald cut. This is absolutely an opportunity to get 2 very unique pieces. Item number 8 is the oval cut, and item number 9 is going to be the cushion cut. And I absolutely love the drama. I love the sparkle. I love how light bounces off both of them. And it's absolutely so clear that these are elegant, these are sustainable, and you know what? You are choosing a great alternative to that high and dense platinum in the world of palladium. So right now, my friends, I only have less than 10 available. This is something that if you are looking for something that's different than your traditional round studs, if you are a stud girly or a hoop girly, let me tell you, this was the show to shop. And you're gonna have 48 hours to do it. So this is normally an $8,000 estimated retail value. We are going to give you free shipping on these. We're going to give you 30-day money back guarantee. We are going to put money back into your pocket. And this is item number 9. I only have 10 left. So if you want to get one for a friend, again, you could repurpose these later as well to make 2 rings, to make 2 pendants. Again, a lot of our shop LCers do that once they are done enjoying it for themselves. And right now, we're going to drop this from, like I said, $1,280. We're dropping it all the way down to $960. We are dropping it down to $960. That is a $320 price drop. That is a $320 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $192. So 5 monthly payments of $192. That's an incredible, incredible deal. So really, when you think about this, when you divide it up, you are only paying about $480 per 1 carat of a diamond. So for a 1 carat clear cushion cut diamond, E through F, clarity, color grade, that's absolutely amazing. And then you could set it, you already have the metal there. You have white gold and palladium. So you already have metal to repurpose later if you would like. Telling you, that is a win-win. So $192 per month with that budget pay, 100% interest-free. You can use any type of credit card, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover. We also can have you use PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. I'm telling you, we make it easy. 100% interest-free with that budget pay. You agree to the terms, you make that one payment, and we ship it off to you. You don't have to wait. We ship really, really quickly from our headquarters here in Austin, Texas. It's very quick, I'm telling you. You could call your personal shopper to double check if you have a big event coming up. You want to make sure that you get these pieces in time. They can help you with that. So less than $50 a week you set aside for these diamond earrings, and you are one step closer to completing a very unique earring collection. And I'm very excited for you. So we're going to continue on, my friends, with our show today. Remember, your personal shoppers are going to be there for you. We have a beautiful collection. So we focused on lab-grown diamonds in the first half. We focused on the sculpted metal of palladium. And then as we get to the second half of the show, we're going to look at how that palladium interacts and supports the beautiful designs of multiple gemstones, of colorful gemstones, not just colorless white diamonds. And we're also going to see the versatility and the malleability of this metal. And we're going to see how those beautiful designs come to life as our designers have created some of the most beautiful designs in the world here at Shop LC. So we are one of the largest jewelry manufacturers in the world. We have 60 talented designers, as you can see, have created some masterpieces here, and we have 3,000 artisans that work to create these. So a lot of the lab-grown diamonds are going to come with those authenticity cards, and if it is an IGI certified piece that you're searching for today, you will get that backup paperwork of authenticity. It's going to give you the paperwork and the graph of how that diamond is cut and how it's broken down. So that's really, really exciting that with those really high-end pieces, you are going to be able to bring that home with you and back up that purchase. So we work with, again, a dedicated team all over the world and partners in 32 different countries to bring you the best jewelry, the best gemstones, the best lifestyle items. And we're excited to have this palladium, because think about where this palladium comes from. It comes from the Earth's crust. Most of it, about 90 to 93% of it, is going to come from Russia and South Africa. And the supply chain and the supply and demand of this metal is not just in the jewelry industry, but around the world, in electronics, in automotive industries, in even dentistry and medical professionals and medical industries. So this is something that is not just in luxury jewelry, as we're seeing, but it's across the board. So we are competing a little bit with the needs of the world. And so this is something that makes it a precious metal. It is only a very, very small part of the Earth's crust and is only available so much. So I'm excited that we have this rare, lustrous metal, and we have some of the best beautiful designs in the jewelry market. So we're going to look at item number 10, as you can see behind me. This is going to show you, like I said, the designs that our artisans have created are impeccable. This is going to show you the power and the malleability, the design elements that are absolutely very strong when it comes to palladium. So this is absolutely incredible. Look at that flower. It is a blooming flower ring, and what we call the bloom of power. And this is not just the power of the flower. This is not just flower power. This is the power of palladium. This shows you that you can not only get a hammered texture, as you see right here, like the wrinkling of the metal, but you also get a little bit of that sculpted, like the pollen of the flowers inside. Then you get a secondary layer with the crinkling. You get the details. And then you get the milligrain beading in the center. And then you get all of those different leaves. And then you get a high polished band. This is absolutely incredible. I love this one. I love the sheen. I love the shine. I love the balance and reflection and contrast of all of the different textures working together. This is going to be available in size 6 through 10. So this is going to be available in size 6 through 10. It's going to be tapered to your hand 6 through 9. Sorry, 6 through 9. So it's going to be tapered to your hand. You are going to be able to have this flower lift up a little bit. It's going to lift up a little bit. And you can make it, literally match it with some other pieces that we had in our collection. So you can match it, with the diamonds. So item number 4, you could pair it with some diamonds. Item 4 and item 10. I love doing that. Or with this band, but we only have size 6 and 8. This is item number 5. So that's what I did at the beginning of the show. Look at that. So you can pair these together and see how that platinum really balances each other. It emphasizes the grandness of the piece, and it really brings everything together. So right now, this is perfect. I would wear flowers all year, right? I love flowers, but my cats eat them, so I can't get fresh flowers. So I gotta turn to jewelry. And that might be the case. Maybe you're allergic, right? You're like, I can't have fresh flowers. Maybe you love giving flowers to others, but you're sad after a week or 2 weeks. It's, they're dry and they're gone. Someone said something really beautiful to me the other day because I saw the most beautiful flowers on my trip and I just loved them. I literally was crying. They were so beautiful. And I was like, I want them to last forever. And I really was overwhelmed by the beauty of these flowers. And so I want to encapsulate my love of flowers. And that might be the case for you too. So you might as well represent that in jewelry. This is, again, I only have about 5 in every size 6 through 9. And this is just a beautiful symbol. It could be a bestie ring. You can get one for you, get one for a daughter, a granddaughter, get one for a best friend, get one for a sibling. And it could also just be your love of flowers all year round. You don't have to keep flowers for spring and summer. You want to appreciate them and love those moments, and that bring a little smile to your face. This right now is going to be all palladium, 950 palladium, 95%. Right now, we're going to give you an amazing deal on this. We're going to start it at $1,200. This is normally a $7,000 estimated retail value because you not only have those layers of welded, sculpted palladium metal that is some difficulty to create. You have to use all those micro tools and molds to make it happen. We're going to take that, keep that in mind. Use the Live25 code. And we're going to drop this all the way down to $900. So that is a $300 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $180. So 5 monthly payments of $180. That's about $45 a week. That's it. $45 a week you set aside and you save. And if you want to pair it with some earrings, if you want to pair it with the band that we had, item number 5, item number 10, it goes perfect together. You can also pair it with some earrings, item 6 and 7 and 1. Those are our beautiful hoop earrings that absolutely go with the texture of the flowers and that beautiful ring on display. So this is going to be item number 10. Very excited by that opportunity. And my friends, that Live25 code is going to be good for 48 hours. So you are going to have time to shop our Friday deals into Saturday. So if you want to spend Saturday morning shopping, bookmarking, you can share this with friends. Maybe you have a big celebration, a big reunion, a big birthday coming up, and you're like, hey, I love this show. I'm going to send this to my friends and family and say, hey, I love this item and this item and this item and this item. And you know what? You never know what they're going to get you. They will save, you will save, and you know what? We're going to deliver joy to you. So let us have the joy of delivering joy to your doorstep. And we're going to continue with our showcase because you never know what treasures you might find. So we are going to actually, again, pivot to some of these other sculpted palladium pieces. We're going to see what happens when we set some other colorful gemstones into that palladium. Because palladium is that silvery, lustrous metal, just like rhodium, just like platinum. But it's going to be the least dense of all those platinum metals. It's going to have a low melting point, and it is still rare. It is still part part of that precious metal family, and it is still valuable and luxurious. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of bracelets in the second half of the show. So if you want to make sure that you are getting your set of bracelets to go with everything else, we will make it happen. So we're going to look at this first tennis bracelet, and this is going to be the first one that has a colorful gemstone in it. This is going to be one of those romance stones. It is a AAA radiant ember garnet. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beauty. So the radiant ember garnet is going to be classified. It's part of the garnet family, but it's a very specific tone and a very specific color within the garnet family. It's not your traditional red. It is a little bit more purple. It's a little bit more purple pomegranate wine color. Some people might say a grape color, and it's very much connected to love, to commitment, to prosperity, and it's a little bit more of that like raspberry purple color. I would say like a grape wine. We're going to have, let's see, we're going to have all three sizes available. We're going to have 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. All of those carats are going to range from 14.10 carats all the way up to 16 carats. So that means you're going to have more radiant ember garnet. And with the special radiant ember garnet, as you can see, you're going to have those flashes of fire, like an ember of a flame, like an ember of the ashes. You're going to see a little bit of that fire, that heat, that red, that yellow, that orange within that beautiful color. As you can see, you see it flashing around. These are going to all be those octagon cut or emerald cut stones that are set in the palladium of that 4-prong setting. Those prongs are going to be those round, high polished corners. It's going to have an under gallery that's very comfortable. And again, a lot of people are sensitive to metals on their ears. They're sensitive to how heavy metals are in tennis bracelets. So this is going to be very comfortable. It's going to be sturdy. It's going to be valuable. It's going to be luxurious and comfortable. That's what I love. I want a good deal. I want it to be beautiful, and I want it to be comfy. This one right here is the 7.25 inches. It's going to come with that insert tab. It's going to come with this insert tab, which is going to be easy. It's going to have one single tab on it, one insert, and then it's going to be it kind of blends into the rest of the tennis bracelet. So as you can see, we have over 16 carats, 4.5 grams. So if this was made in platinum, it would be probably twice that dense. It would be twice that heavy. If it was, again, in gold, it might be, again, a little bit lighter, but it's going to be more expensive. So right now, my friends, we're going to have a AAA collection of radiant ember garnets. I only have about 5 of every size. Those 3 sizes, 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. So this is going to be something that if purple is your favorite color, if January is your birthday or someone you love, this is going to be something that you definitely want to invest in. It's going to give you that beautiful shine and sheen. And right now, my friends, we're going to break down this price. This is all natural stones. These are all natural stones. You get that natural precious metal of palladium, and it's 95% of that metal. Right now, my friends, we are going to take this from $2,000. We're rounding up a little bit. It's $1,999.99. That's hard to say. So we're taking it down. We're taking it down with that live 25 code all the way down to around $1,500. We're taking it down to around $1,500. That is a $500 price drop. And I love how light these are. I love how gorgeous these are. It absolutely is amazing. Love it. This is 5 monthly payments of $300. So 5 monthly payments around $300, $75 a week. You set aside, you save. And of course, these go with everything from item 1 all the way through item 10. You can mix and match. And this is just the beginning of our colorful gemstone collection set in palladium. We are going to have some tanzanite, more diamonds coming your way, and more sculpted palladium. So this is just the beginning, my friends. This is item number 11. So you click that link below, you grab the SKU number, you shop, you add it to your cart, you use that live 25 code before it's gone. Use it before it's gone, because once it's gone within those 48 hours, you are going to miss out on those deals. Those prices go back up. Maybe the designs that you were looking for completely sell out and we don't get it back, because think about the global supply and demand of palladium. We might sell out and not be able to bring that design back. It takes time. So what I would do, if you are able to do it and get it today, that is just going to ease your mind and know that you are getting some treasures today at an incredible price. So I want to make sure that we looked at some incredible bands for the ladies, but I want to make sure that the gentlemen are included in our Palladium collection today. And so we're going to pivot and move on to a men's piece. And honestly, this piece, if it came in my size, I would actually wear it as well, because it's actually not too masculine. I really don't think it's too masculine. But again, usually the men's pieces are categorized that way because they're a little bit more square. They're a little bit larger profile, a little bit larger area, and they also have just like wider and larger sizes. So this is going to be a lab-grown diamond piece and palladium piece. We are looking at this one right here. It is a men's ring in 950 palladium, and this is going to have a round, brilliant cut lab-grown diamond in the center. So of course, with all of our luxury and lab-grown diamond pieces, you're going to get that authenticity card. You are going to be able to, again, have all that backup paperwork to go with it. This is going to have a sculpted, tapered shoulder of the band right there, and it is a 4-prong setting. Look at that. Beautiful 4-prong setting. It's going to be set right there, a little bit elevated out of the square profile of the band, and then the shoulder of the band is going to be sleek. It's going to have a little bit of that texture and gives you that kind of movement to the band, that wave of the band. Right now, we are going to have those half sizes available, so that's good for you, good for the gentleman in your life, good for your loved ones, and good for you. This is going to be available in size 9 through 13. We might have some half sizes. Double check with your personal shopper to see what is available. And if you want to create a his and her set, what you could do is get item number 5, which is a clean palladium band, and then item number 12. So you can have his and her bands. Also this one, if you wanted to do a his and her band, here I'll show you with both on the stand. Item 4 is going to be that 5-stone band with those lab-grown diamonds, and then here's the men's ring. So you could do a his and her band, a his and her set, and you can have a matching set of lab-grown diamonds. And I like that idea. I like getting something for my husband and something for me, right? For an anniversary, it could be really nice. Renewing your vows, maybe getting married for the first time, maybe getting married again. There are so many ways that you can buy multiple pieces for those that you love. Maybe for your brother-in-law and one for your sister-in-law. There are so many ways that you can show your love to people. So as we look at this is going to be item number 12. Again, I have those various sizes available, size 9 through 13, but I only unfortunately have about 5 or so of every size. I only have about 5 or so of every size. This is a full 1 carat of a diamond, and usually the gentlemen don't get that big of a diamond. I'm glad that we got a big diamond here. It's going to be very, very clear. It's going to be very clean. You're going to see all that bounce of light, that reflection, and that refractive index is very, very high. And those lab-grown diamonds are strong. They're going to be durable, just like earth mine diamonds. They are chemically, optically, and like identical in that chemical crystal lattice structure of an earth mine diamond. They're just ethically responsible. Right now, we're going to give you a price on this. We're going to start it off at $1,600. It's normally a $14,000 estimated retail value, because usually the men's rings are going to have so much more metal. So the more precious metal you have, the more the value goes up, the investment, the price. So the alternative retailers are going to charge a lot more for the diamond and a lot more for the metal and the setting. So for the women's rings, it's usually a really thin, slender band, so it's not as expensive. Here, it's going to be on the retail side very expensive because of the amount of metal. But Shop LC tries to reduce it as best we can. So we're going to start it at $1,600. We're going to activate that live 25 code, and we're going to bring it down to $1,200. We're going to bring it down to a total of $1,200. And I know that is a big number. I understand for anyone, that's a big number. So we're going to make sure that you apply for budget pay because that just makes it easy. That is a $400 price drop though. So we are going to take that down to 5 monthly payments of $240. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. $240 per month. That's about $60 a week. You set aside and you save. Super easy, super convenient. You can use any credit card, any debit card, any type of payment that you would like. And you also are not paying interest. You don't need to do a credit check, soft or hard, nothing. And you just agree to the terms and you bring this treasure home. So again, you can take my advice if you want to do like a his and her set. You could do item number 4 and item number 12. And all you need to do, what's nice is you can rewatch our show. You can click the links below. You can grab the SKU numbers on the website, on the app, and you'll go directly to that product that you're interested in. And what's nice is in the new program, it fast forwards to the part in the show that you might be looking for. So you don't have to watch the whole show. It's going to give you that opportunity to skip ahead or scoop ahead, however you want to call it. So I like that. I like it. So that means I'm like, ooh, okay, I really wanted that ring for someone. Now I can do it. I can just go ahead. So you are going to have, again, like I said, 48 hours to shop. That's really going to go fast. Because right now it's the afternoon. It's a Friday. Everyone's going to get off. You're going to go to happy hour. You're maybe going to go hang out with friends. Binge watch your show late into the night and realize, oh my goodness, I forgot to shop Emily Mae's Palladium show. And then you're going to be like, oh my goodness, it's Saturday morning. So maybe when you have your cup of coffee in the morning, you can rewatch. You can shop and you can call your personal shopper because they will still be available for you. They are available 24 hours a day. So even though you'll miss me after the broadcast ends, our personal shoppers will take care of you at 888-835-2237. And so this is an extension of our team here. They will help you get your best size. They will get your half sizes. They will make sure if you want that his and her set, if you want any of those mix and match pieces, you want to find your Palladium look, they'll make sure you're all set. So remember that number, save it, text it, email it to yourself, save it into your phone, and you'll be on your way to shop. So we are going to continue on, my friends. We are going to continue on. Ooh, I'm looking at what our second part of the show has. And there are some stunning opportunities. So what's exciting is we're going to focus on some rings. We're going to focus on some more hoop earrings. And then what's really exciting is we might have some Tanzanite bundles. Again, I don't know for sure until we get there, but we might have some Tanzanite bundles. We do have some very clean Palladium tennis bracelets and sculpted tennis bracelets. We might have a bundle in the earrings and the bracelets with that. But again, that's why you got to watch our show. You never know what surprises are in store. So right now we're going to move on to one of our sculpted rings. This is our geometric ring. What I like about this is this is going to match some of those beautiful earrings that we saw previously, those previous hoop earrings. So this is going to be a very clean, basic band. It's going to be a tapered look. This is our Palladium dragon bone ring. So also our geometric ring. It's inspired by the bones of a dragon, the texture of them. And it's going to be a tapered design, as you can see, with that 95% Palladium all the way around. This will be 5.6 grams. 5.6 grams of weight. We do have size 5 through 11, so this could be a gentleman's ring as well. If you, again, my husband wears a 10, depending on the metal and the design. So if you love this one, I say this is a very universal ring. It's very fun. It is a little bit tapered, a little bit more, not a really large profile. It is directly tapered onto my hand. So it's directly tapered onto my hand. You have that mount. You have that mount that's really easy, that dome effect, and it's sculpted. It is sculpted with that Palladium dragon bone design. So there's a lot of texture. And so I would pair this with a lot of the hoop earrings that we saw, item 6 and 7, item number 1, and then maybe some of those sleek designs of like the flower ring could go well with this. So right now, this is normally a $10,000 estimated retail value. We are talking a double deal today. I love a good double deal. That means we're putting money back into your pocket. we are able to save even more today. So we are actually going to take this from $14.80. So we're taking it down to $14.80. And I wanted to show you the inside as well. It's highly polished. So you get the contrast of two different styles of that finishing. So you have a high polished, really clean, comfortable band, and then you have the opposite texture of the dragon bone on the other side. So it shows the versatility of working in palladium. This is going to be, again, a little bit lighter. It's not going to be as heavy as platinum. This right now, again, that double deal starts at $14.80. We're dropping it to $1183.99. So that's a few $100s. But you know what? This is where it gets good. We still have that 25% off. So we are going to take that 25% off. And we are going to apply it. So LIVE25, use that on the website. Use it on the app. Use it with your personal shopper for 48 hours. And this goes all the way down to $888. This is going to go down to $888. That is almost a $600 price drop. And sometimes you might want something that's really easy to wear every day. This is a luxury piece you could wear every day. And if you have rules on how much jewelry you can wear at work, you can wear out and about, this is going to be something that's going to be really fun and classic, a little bit different, but not too much. So you could do a bigger size and then wear it on your middle finger. You could wear it on your index finger. You could even wear it on your thumb because it goes all the way to size 11. So right now I only have so many sizes in those half sizes and in those smaller and larger sizes. If you don't see your size on the website or there's some glitch, call your personal shopper, because this is something that you could wear every single day. You could wear it on vacation, wear it out to brunch, wear it to church, and it's also very unisex, very gender neutral. So 888-835-2237, 5 monthly payments of $178. 5 monthly payments of $178. That is it, my friends. 5 monthly payments of $178. That's about $45 a week. That's it. $45 a week. That's amazing, you guys. And then pair it with some other pieces and pay $100 or so, $200 a month, and you're on your way. You're on your way to save. So this is item number 13. I'm trying to see what else it goes with. You could even pair it with the high polish one as well. So you can stack it with some of the pieces we already have. Item number 5 with item number 13. So it shows you the contrast and the luster and the strength of that palladium. It's absolutely super strong. It shows that it is really a powerhouse design when you're working with this precious metal. When you're working with this precious metal, it's absolutely incredible. So we're gonna have a few more pieces to go. I'm excited. We are going to move on to item number 14. So we're going to move on to item number 14, and this is going to be our final hoop earring. And this one is going to be one of our largest designs. It's one of our most popular designs. It is that geometric trending design. It's very modern. It's very contemporary. It is inspired by the skyscrapers you see. It is the architectural design all wrapped up into a precious metal hoop earring. So if you are interested in any of the hoop earrings that we have showcased today, we had the chevron design cut earrings, which are a little bit slender. That is item number 1. We had the what I call the disco ball earrings, but it is also considered the honeycomb effect. That is going to be 360-degree shine, item number 6. And then we have the hammered twisted hoop earring, item number 7. So as you can see, we have a lot of different styles to choose from today. This is going to be our final hoop earring. And this, as you can see, is a little bit thicker. It's a little bit more dynamic with the geometric shape. So you have these triangles that are highly polished, and it's cut out, the ridges of the triangles are cut out within the soft, lustrous, precious metal of palladium. This is going to weigh around 7 grams because there's a lot of metal here. So we are breaking that up 3.5 grams in each hoop. What is beautiful about this and very different is, just like with gemstones, you want your design to be on the front and you want that focus to be on the inside hoop. So that is what it does. So you have the high polished triangular pattern on the front. You also have it on the inside. And then in contrast, you have a little bit of that architectural backing on the back, and then you have it on the inside hoop on the opposite side. So no matter what direction you see these on, whether you're looking and someone's looking at you from the profile, whether they're looking at you straight on, whether they're looking at you from the back, you are going to get a really, really amazing design. You're going to get that reflection of the shimmery shine of the silvery precious metal of palladium. You are going to get a good heavy weight that's not too much. It's like that perfect weight. And you are going to get that hinge clasp right here. That hinge clasp. You don't have to worry about anything. It's going to go seamlessly on your ear. It is about an inch. You're going to unclasp that, put it on, and this is going to be that modern era of hoop design that absolutely goes with everything. And we do have a matching bracelet a little bit later that goes with it. So if you need something that's a classic look that you wear every day to run and do groceries or errands, to go to work, go on a road trip, this is going to be something. Again, I have friends that have young kids and they're always pulling the hoop earrings, right? They're always going for the necklaces, the jewelry, the glasses. So these are going to be pretty sturdy. I like how these aren't too long, aren't too big. You could still wear something like this if you're running around busy with the kids. So I only unfortunately have about less than 10 available. I have less than 10 available in this design. So if you want to bring this home, my friends, we are going to give you a double deal. You are going to be able to bring this treasure home directly to your doorstep in a fantastic way at a low cost. And so this is normally a $12,000 estimated retail value. This is normally a $12,000 estimated retail value, but we want to make sure that we are dropping it the Shop LC way. We want you to shop the Shop LC way because we're giving you the best deals. So this is normally that $12,000 estimated retail value. We are going to give you an 88% estimated drop and a double deal with free shipping and that live 25 code. So that clearance deal starts. We're going to start at $1,680. We're going to drop it one time, save you a few $100s, and then we're going to drop it a second time using the live 25 code, and that goes down to $1,071 estimated value. So that is a $600 purchase. I mean, a $600 price drop. $600 price drop. And look how that shines. These are amazing. 5 monthly payments of $215. 5 monthly payments of $215. That's about $54 a week. You set aside and you save. Look at this design. Love this design. And it does have that hinge at the bottom. It does have that hinge on the bottom. Such exquisite design. And this is just the beginning of this design. We are going to have a necklace, not a necklace, but a bracelet that goes with this. So you got to stick around for that. You have to stick around for that. I don't know if it's an official bundle, but you know what? That's why you always call your personal shopper. You always double check. It always is a great option. So we're going to move on, my friends. This was item number 14. All you have to do is click that link below. And that is going to be our last hoop earrings in our collection. We're going to keep that on standby because we are going to have some things that work and go with that. And I'm excited. I love matching sets. I love making sure that I have enough in my collection where I don't have to think about what I'm going to wear, right? Because your jewelry is a statement of who you are. It is a reflection of your personality, of what joy you want to put out into the world. And so sometimes you need something that's going to be easy. You don't want to think about a million things. You want it to be stress-free. And I want like one less thing to think about. And when I have those matching sets, it makes it easy for me. So we are going to look at our final pair of stud earrings today in the lab-grown diamond world. And if you are looking for studs in palladium and white gold, I'm going to have your options for you today. I'm going to show you what we had so that if you are new and you're just joining, you can find these items, and the SKU numbers will be on there, but I'm going to tell you the item number so that when you rewatch our show in the live stream tab on the website, the app, you can fast forward to those studs. We have item number 3, which are going to be those round cut, brilliant 2-carat studs. That's in palladium and white gold. We also are going to have item number 8. Those are going to be gorgeous oval cut E through F diamonds, 2.10 carats, palladium and white gold. We also are going to have our cushion cut studs, which are 2 carats. Both are IGI certified. So 8 and 9 are IGI certified. You get all that backup paperwork, 950 palladium and white gold. Those are all of our 3 studs. Here is our final pair of studs. These are also IGI certified. These are our square cut or princess cut. This is extraordinary, really beautiful, very unisex, very gender neutral, and absolutely gorgeous. So the main gallery and the main prongs are going to be set in 950 palladium, and then the back, the post studs, are going to be set with a beautiful push post stud backing, and it's 10 karat white gold. And these are a little bit bigger than some of those 2 carats, which is really hard to believe. These are 3 carats. So we have 1.5 carats there and 1.5 carats there. These are absolutely so clear. These are so exquisitely flawless. Look at the profile. The profile is set in those large rounded prongs in palladium, 95%. And you see all the way down to the point. It is so clear. It bounces off the table of the diamond in the most exquisite way. Such high clarity, such high brilliance and luxury. And let me tell you, this is going to be one of the best deals of our day. We are looking at a very limited quantity. I have less than 5 available for 3 carat diamond rings. And I've seen gentlemen wear these. I have seen ladies wear these. The square princess cut is absolutely such a universal cut. It is brilliant. And my friends, these could be yours at an astronomically low price today. This is normally a $14,000 estimated retail value. We're going to offer free shipping today. And guess what? We got a double deal. I love a good double deal. So this double deal is going to be incredible. So normally that $14,000 is like, whoa. And I've seen them go for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 when I'm looking around. These are going to start at $1,850. These are going to start at $1,850. We're going to not just drop that price once. We're going to drop it twice. That's the only way to do a proper double deal. So we're dropping it off like almost $400 the first drop. And then we are going to drop it to that final price using the Live 25 code. So that Live 25 code, LIVE25. We're dropping it all the way down to $1,110. Guess what? That is over a $740 price drop. $740 price drop. That is wow. That is wow. So say you're spending that $110, you are paying about $550 per diamond, and you get the precious metals to go with it. So you could repurpose these. You could create 2 pendants. You could create 2 rings later on. These are heirloom worthy earrings, and these are going to be 2 of the most uniform diamonds that you have. That's why shop houseers love finding a good pair of diamond earrings. This will be $222 per month using that budget pay. 100% interest free. You might as well sign up. $56 a week. You set aside and you save. And of course, with that budget pay, you are going to have limits. It's going to ask you a few questions. You're going to sign up, agree to terms, and it takes into mind a bunch of factors. So you might have a limit on your budget pay. But you don't have to sign up for a credit card. You aren't going to get charged interest. $56 a week, you set aside and you save. And this is going to be one of our best diamond double deals today. Set in that palladium, set in white gold. And it's absolutely glorious. So this is going to be item number 15. And you know what? You want to know what I love? I love that we have a matching piece coming up next in item number 16. And I don't know if this is going to be a bundle, you guys. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. It might be a bundle. It might not be a bundle. But all I know is they go absolutely gorgeous together. I did not want to take this piece off. If you noticed, I wore it the whole show. I paired it with some of the pieces that we had earlier in our show, the other rings. And I want to pair it with everything I have in my own personal collection. So poor DJ is going to have to pry this away from me because I absolutely love it. But I'll be a good sport about it. So this is going to be an IGI certified diamond ring. lab grown, and look at that beautiful princess cut. This is a gorgeous princess cut, luxuriant lab grown diamond. It is EF quality. It is EF quality, so DEF, that is kind of that sweet spot, that sweet spectrum range that you want to be in. This is a majestic brilliance solitaire ring. It is going to be one of the most quintessential classic looks of a modern contemporary engagement ring, anniversary ring, birthday ring, you know what, just a classic ring. It is going to look absolutely classic. You are going to get a little bit of that fishtail under gallery, and it's kind of an elevated gallery, and it separates away from the diamonds. So you see all the way down to the lower pavilion and the point. You have a very sleek, graduated, high polished 950 palladium band. This is going to be 3 carats. This is a total of 3 carats, and look at that table. There's lots of area to sparkle. You see everything that you love about this. It is going to be a very medium to high profile. Look at that. Medium to high profile. I have sizes 6 through 11, but I only have about 1 to 2 of those sizes available, or quantities available of every size. And I can see why, because it's such a classic piece. I love how we have these rounded, soft prongs that really kind of hug the corners of that princess cut. You're seeing all the facets, and really this is a show-stopping ring. As you can see, it perfectly goes. It perfectly goes with, if you want to get a bridal set, you can get it all right here, or maybe an upgrade. This was that simple palladium band, high polished band, item 5. That's item 5. As you can see, it fits because I'm a size 6. And then we also had item 4, which was the 5-band ring. That works perfectly as well. That's item 4 and item 5. And then this is item number 16. So I love making sure that I have enough to go around, that I can style these, that I could be proud to wear these, and that I'm giving all of you options so that you don't have to go anywhere else. We are going to be that turnkey shopping solution. We're that one-stop shop, and that is Shop LC. So right now, my friends, we're going to give you an incredible deal on this princess cut diamond, lab-grown, luxury, eco-friendly, sustainable, ethical luxury. It's all the best things that you want in a diamond. So right now, this is normally a $17,000 estimated retail value. $17,000 estimated retail value, but we're going to drop this the way that Shop LC knows how to do it. We're going to give you the free shipping. We're going to give you the 30-day money-back guarantee. And right now, my friends, we are going to give you that live 25 code. So that's going to give you 25% off today. We are going to start this at $2,550. And then we are going to drop it all the way down to $1,913. That is over a $630 price drop. That is over a $630 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of $383. So 5 monthly payments of $383. That is $96. $96 a week you set aside and you save. And so this is a sustainable, sparkly, premium diamond ring. It's set in a gorgeous setting of palladium. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, it's easy. And you know what? If you are looking for that big moment to ask that big question, this is a beauty. Or if you want to get something for yourself, you will absolutely be blown away by this diamond up close. So that is. And do we have a bundle, DJ, on this with the matching earrings? Is it the same?
Yeah, the same.
Woohoo! You guys, we got our first official bundle. Okay, we're gonna do that bundle real quick. Look at this. I knew that it was meant to be. All right, item number 15 and item number 16. You are gonna get a total of 6 carats of lab-grown diamonds. You are gonna get that palladium of lustrous, rare, silvery metal. And oh, look how gorgeous these two go together. Absolutely stunning. So right now, this normally would be an over a $20,000 retail purchase. Over $20,000 retail value purchase. But with Shop LC's price, we're taking it down by almost 90% each. And then when we bundle, you not only get the live 25 code, but you get the extra 10. So you get 35% off total. So we are taking this all the way down. So is that the big bundle price? Wow. Okay. So pretty much you are getting the diamond earrings for free at this rate, because the ring is around $2,500, right? So you are pretty much getting these for free, because your bundle price today at 35% off for 6 carats of glorious E through F diamond, clarity color grade diamonds are going to be $2,730 or less. That is 5 monthly payments of around $545. That is only $136 a week. That is incredible. So what's nice is you can get this bundle today. You save 35%. You get free shipping. You get 30-day money back guarantee. You get all of this incredible value. You can give the ring now and give the earrings later. You don't have to give the gift all together. Or you know what? Maybe you're just keeping it for yourself. That's okay too. But right now, my friends, I only have so many of the earrings. Like I said, less than 5. And I have less than 2 of every ring. So if you want this bundle, it's going to be a very, very limited supply bundle. Limited inventory, item number 15 and item number 16. Absolutely amazing. I love this one. Absolutely one of my favorites. Besides, if I had any pink diamonds today, I'd be going wild. But that is a beautiful option. So we're going to have a few more items to look at. We might have another bundle with this bracelet that's coming up right now. And then we might have one bundle with our palladium and tanzanite set. So I'm telling you, we keep on bringing the surprises. We keep bringing the deals here at Shop LC. So let's move on to item number 17. We're moving on to item number 17. As I said, this is going to match those earrings, which are going to be, let's see, item number 14. So the earrings are item number 14. The bracelet is item number 17. So this bracelet is going to be our 950 palladium sculpted architectural triangular bracelet. So it is all polished and linked together. As you can see, it's a little bit malleable as you move it around. It's going to be a high polish, high shine, high sheen. We're going to have this in only 2 sizes. We have it in 7.25 and we have it in 6.5. If you need some other sizes, talk to your personal shopper, but that looks like what we have right now. You are going to have this really clean tab insert clasp. Free shipping, and we have a double deal today. So we have a great double deal today, but I only have 5 left of every size. I only have 5 left of every size. So this is definitely something that you want to keep in mind as you're shopping today. Again, item number 14 is going to be the matching earrings to go with the bracelet. So this bracelet, we're going to have that double deal. We're going to start this off at $3,450. We're going to drop it all the way down to less than $2,900. And then our final price with the live 25 is going to go all the way down to $2,200. Holy moly. You want to know how big a price drop that is? That is over $1,200. That is over a $1,200 price drop. This is the last of our palladium architectural bracelet. This is the last of our set. We're going to have one other option in next, but this is the only one that's really truly going to match item number 14, the hoop earrings. This is going to be a $440 budget payment if you sign up today, and $110 a week. Look how, and do we have an official bundle with this? We're double checking. We do have a bundle. Okay, I knew it. I felt it. I felt it in my bones. DJ, didn't you feel it? I was like, I feel a bundle coming on. You felt it, DJ. We all felt it, right? Okay, so this would holy moly be a $23,000 value, because we are having a 95% palladium piece here. We will have item number 14 and item number 17. This is going to be your big bundle. Again, like I did with the previous diamond pieces, you are not just getting 25% off today, you're getting 35% because you get that extra 10. Woo, you get that extra 10. So pretty much right now, with this bundle price, this is amazing. So we're taking it down It would normally be like a $4,400 bundle. We're taking it down with all those extra clearances to less than $4,000. And DJ, what's that? Is that the big bundle price?
Yes.
Holy moly, you guys, I had to double check because you want to know why? You are pretty much getting the earrings for free because that bracelet is $29.33. Okay? And then this bundle price is $2,944 or less. So you are pretty much getting the earrings for free when you bundle. And that's how you buy more, and that's how you save more here at Shop LC. That's amazing. I feel like I'm just giving you so much joy and so many opportunities to bring some precious treasures home. This will be this bundle, 5 monthly payments of $589. So around 5 monthly payments of $589, that's about $150 or less a week. You set aside and you save. So we do monthly payments and all-in payments and that budget pay. And really, I just give you that weekly option because I got to think about it for myself. So right now, item number 14, item number 17, one of our other bundles in our collection today. Make sure you check it out. And that was an amazing opportunity. Just like you pretty much got the earrings for free on the diamonds, you're pretty much getting the earrings for free on the Palladium bracelet. So this is how great our deals are. We are just giving you the opportunity to absolutely shine. So I have a few more items to go. This is going to be our final bracelet of our collection, item number 18. This is going to be a double row pebble bracelet. This is going to be a double row pebble bracelet, and I love how shiny item number 18 is. So if you don't want your traditional tennis bracelet, this is going to be something that's really, really dynamic. We are looking at this organic, it kind of looks like a pebbled walkway in Europe as you're traveling around, right? This is going to have a little bit of those stones. It's all that high polish palladium. This is the backside, so it's a little bit more of that hollow mount, so it's not too heavy. You're going to have this really clean tab insert that connects all together, that connects the path of the bracelet, so it seamlessly transitions from one section to another. This will weigh over 14 grams. This will weigh over 14 grams, but unfortunately I only have about one size. I have 7 inches. So I have a 7-inch bracelet. This is not gonna have those the malleability like some of the other charms. As you can see, it might move a little bit, but they're a little bit longer and more close together. So right now, my friends, look how stunning that is. Something very different. Again, you can match it with some of the earrings we had in our collection. You can match it with some of the rings, and it's very, very different. So this is gonna be one of our sizzling summer clearance deals. This is normally a $20,000 estimated retail value, which is absolutely wild. But right now, we're gonna give you that double deal. So we are gonna start it at $3,500, and we're gonna drop it all the way down with the clearance price and with the live 25 code. We are dropping it all the way down to $2,232. That is over a $1,200 price drop. That is over a $1,200 price drop. 5 monthly payments of $447. So 5 monthly payments of $447, that's about $111. So absolutely amazing. So this, obviously, you can pair it with all of the hoop earrings, all of the polished palladium pieces that we have in our collection, but I only have about 20 left in our collection. That's it, my friends. So we are actually gonna combine item number 19 and 20 because I have a feeling it's a bundle. I have a feeling it's a bundle. Either way, we are gonna wanna make sure that you get them together. So this is going to remind me, this reminds me of the heart of the ocean, you guys. It reminds me of, it is a bundle. It reminds me of Princess Diana's engagement ring. Look at this beauty right here. So item 19 and item 20 are going to be the pieces to get if you love premium tanzanite. This is going to be a quad A tanzanite opportunity in both of these pieces. So the pendant is going to be an E through F diamonds. These are going to be real earth mine diamonds. These are natural diamonds. You're going to have a setting of 950 palladium. You also are going to have the 10 karat white gold necklace. It's going to be a 20-inch necklace. This is going to be 4.5 carats in the pendant. 4.5 carats in the pendant. And then in this ring, this is also set in 950 palladium, the band. You are getting E through F color grade diamonds. natural diamonds, my friends. And look at this. Look at this tanzanite. This tanzanite is absolutely incredible. One of the rarest stones that is a finite resource from one single source in the world. This, do you want to know the estimated retail value of this? It is bonkers. If we combine this, it is almost over an $80,000 estimated retail value. You guys, if you've ever seen the Hope Diamond, if you've ever seen Princess Diana's beautiful sapphire engagement ring, it's inspired by this, or actually this ring is inspired by that. And this is absolutely one of the most royal pieces and the most dynamic pieces we have in our tanzanite collection. You guys, I talk about tanzanite all the time, and I have not seen these pieces together, and I have not seen it for this bundle. So you do not have to spend $80,000 today on that estimated retail value. You do not have to go anywhere else. You just go here. And I only have so many sizes in the ring. I only have so many pendants, which means this bundle is going to be rare. We have, if you combine this, 9 carats of diamonds and tanzanite collectively. 9 carats collectively. And these honestly look like they belong in a museum. This looks like something I'd see at the Louvre. This looks like something I'd see in the British Museum. This is a really big deal. And right now, my friends, we're going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars, up to 90% off today. We are going to save you officially 35%. We're giving you 35% off today. And this will be your big bundle price, your big final finale, $7,371. That will be $1,475 per month without budget pay, and only $369 a week. And these are pieces that will be heirloom worthy pieces. These are pieces that belong in a museum that you want to show off. It is a quad A tanzanite, one of the largest, rarest pieces and biggest pieces of tanzanite we have in our collection, set in the palladium, set in some of the white gold, and set with style and luxury. And my friends, that is going to be our final bundle. That is item number 19 and item number 20. That is our big finale for our precious metal show of Palladium. Remember, that Live 25 code is going to be good for 48 hours. You can call your personal shopper to get these bundles, to get these looks, and to get these deals if that's what you prefer. 888-835-2237. Remember, you got to follow ShopL so you get notified when we go live. And make sure you rewatch our show on the website and the app and get to that shopping. I'm your host, Emily Mae. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be back at 6 p.m. Central for a Friday show of lab-grown diamonds. So you definitely want to join me for the dazzling deals. Thank you all so much for joining me. Enjoy your afternoon. And until next time, remember, my friends, embrace your sparkle.